Hi students, this is plus 2 computer science portion. The first chapter is structures and pointers. As an introduction, we have learned different types of data types in C++, that is predefined data types or user defined data types. Predefined or fundamental data types, that is are integers, float, character, double, boolean, etc. And the user defined data type is created by the user itself. In this chapter, we are going to study how to create a user defined data type. For that, we are learning here the structures and the pointer which can hold addresses of another variables. We know the concept of array. Array is a predefined data type which can store same type of data in a continuous memory location. For storing different types of data under a single name, we are using structure. That is, if we want to use details of a student details will contain name, address, roll number, admission number, etc. This name should be in character, address should be in character array, roll number should be in integer value, and admission number may be in integer value. So these all under a common name as student. For this purpose, we are using structures. That means using structure, we can give different types of different data items under a common name. The definition for a structure is a user-defined data type of C++ to represent a collection of logically related data items which may be of different types under a common name. That is, it is a user-defined data type. It is used to represent collection of logically related data items. Then it may be of different data types and it is under a common name. The definition is very important and it can be asked for the examination question paper also. So you have to by heart the definition for structure. That again I am repeating the same definition. Structure is a user defined data type of C++ to represent a collection of logically related data items which may be of different types under a common name. To create a structure, we have a syntax. For what purpose we are using the syntax? The compiler can understand only the syntaxes that is given by the compilation file. Only the compiler compiles the syntaxes that is given predefined earlier in your system. So here also we need a syntax to create a structure. So creating to define a structure, we have a syntax called the struct tag, curly bracket open, data type, variable 1, data type, variable 2, etc. up to data type, variable n, curly bracket close, semicolon. Be careful of this semicolon. It is very important to put the semicolon. If you miss the semicolon, that means the syntax is totally error. You have to put semicolon at the end of the structure definition. As we see here, the first word struct. Struct is a keyword to define a structure. We know the keyword. Keyword is a reserved words for a specific meaning to the compiler. Then this for defining a structure, here we have the keyword struct, then struct tag, which is the common name that we are giving for these details. Common name given for these things. Then and struct tag is a identifier also here we have another identifiers, that is variable 1, variable 2, etc. up to variable n. and it should be defined with the data type also. And these data types can be basic data type or user defined data type. These data types determines the size of the structure. Total size of the structure is determined using these data types. Let's see an example for structure, how we can create a structure. Here I have given an example for structure, that is, define a structure to represent date in a format 12/3/2020. We know 12 is the date, M3 is the month, and 2020 is the year. So I have divided the format into 3 parts, and each should be an data type value also. That is, for date we have integer, for month also we have integer, then year also in integer. Then I am going to create the structure. For creating structure we need the syntax. In the syntax the first word is struct keyword. So I write struct here, then giving a common name. As we know, we have the question represent dates in the format. So I am giving the date for common name, or a date is the struct tag. Int dd, the first variable that we have derived, then int the second variable, and int yy, the third variable. Then curly bracket close and semicolon. Be sure that you have put the semicolon, otherwise it is wrong. Then let's see another example of structure. Let's give the details of student in a structure. For giving the details of students in a structure, we know student details contain admission number, name, group, and fee. So we are going to create this. For the admission number should be in integer, name will be in character array, then group also should be in character array. Why? Because I am saying that group should be in character array. As we know, we are studying in higher secondary, we have different groups like science, commerce, humanities, etc. So we have to create the character array. The last one, fee should be in float because it should contain decimal values also. So I'm going to create the structure. For that I have write the first word struct, the name. We have given the student details. You can give student details or student. So for that I am giving only student, curly bracket open, int admission number, the first variable, char name of 20, the second variable. As we know, then 20 can be changed. Then char group of 10, float few. So we have created all 4 variables. So we have completed the definition of a structure. Is it clear for all? Then how we can calculate the memory allocation of these structures, memory allocations for these structures. Memory allocations of these structures. Here I have created date for memory allocation. Date, join date. I have created a variable join date, day, month, year. Like this, we know this is an integer value. This is an integer value. Here it is a character array. Here it is also an integer value. So the total byte for integer value, a single, is for 4 byte. Then for character array, it is a character array. Character size is 1, but it is character array. The size of the array is 10. Then it will become 10 bytes. Then here is this one also 4. For this we have total for join date. For join date we have the size of the join date as 4 plus 10 plus 4, which is equal to 18. 18 bytes should be allocated for this particular variable. And how we can create a variable? A variable can be declared using the following syntaxes. First one, struct tag variable 1, variable 2, variable n. Second one, struct tag variable 1, variable 2, variable n. This way you can create variables. As we have created student details, for that we have to write struct student S1, S2, semicolon. Or for this one, student S1, comma, S2, semicolon. Or we can create using another way also. That is like this. With using the same declaration statement. That is struct student, curly bracket open, int class number, int admission number, char group, char name. Then you can write the variable here itself, S1, comma S2, semicolon. By using this method also we can declare a variable. So this way we can create the variables in structure. Then variable initialization of structure. Variable initialization, how we can initialize a variable. Using the syntax, we can initialize the variable struct tag variable is equal to value 1, value 2, value n, etc. For example, we have created the student details. For declaring or for initializing a student details, S is like this. Student S is equal to 3, 4, 5. This is the admission number. Then Vaishak science fees 270 rupees. This way you can declare a variable, or you can initialize a variable. And the next one is or we can declare using another method also. Or we can initialize that student, if the first variable is student S, then the second variable is st. For initializing the value of st, we can directly give that st is equal to S that I have mentioned in the heading itself. St is equal to S. By using this way, we can say we will get the same values here also. In the S variable, that the values in the S variable is stored in St also. Then so that's for this section, dear students. Thank you very much, and be safe in your home.